Hello and welcome back, it's Repulsive Raccoon, aka your favorite trash panda, once again playing Terminull Brigade. Today we are going to be playing Yuri. This is a character we unlocked via the collab that is currently going on. You have the option of between her and one other character, but I decided to go with Yuri just because her playstyle seemed pretty interesting to me. Her specialty is going after enemies' weak spots and dealing massive amounts of damage. So we're going to give her a try in the Roguelike, and we're going to be going up a difficulty. And with that being said, we're just going to get right on into the run. We're also trying to get on a different map this time instead of the one that we have currently been playing on. So hopefully we get a variety of enemies. Or maybe just a little bit of a switch up with the things going on. Alright, let's see. What perks do we want? Okay, the energy perks, extra damage on hit. The Arbiter of Stars, deal consecutive single target damage, applying stellar mark to enemies. Attacking enemies with stellar mark will transmit damage to other ones. Or Arbiter of Wealth. Let's go with Arbiter of Energy. Just to get more skill charges and just a lot of damage buffs. I feel like that's going to be pretty ideal for this character. I mean, at least we'll find out if it is or not. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so this character is a sniper rifle. Okay, so it takes a second to actually shoot the shot before we can actually fire. Or scoped in before we can shoot, I should say. And we're really going to have to line up these shots really well. Okay, these enemies' crit spots are in the middle of them. Let's kill all the flyers. What's her E ability do? Okay, that's the one that fires the homing projectile for us. So we're going to be using that a lot. For some reason, I thought that rolling head of the enemy was another enemy. We're probably going to get hit a lot, but that's okay. As long as our shield never breaks. And where are the rest of the enemies at? They're all down there. And there we go. There's the first area cleared. And we're going to do a lot better as we get used to it. We got Ash Metal. Primary damage increased by 150%. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Send us flying. Okay, well, the elites die super fast. The fact that our primary shot does pierce is super helpful. We're just gonna have to keep quick-scoping these enemies. There we go. We're probably also gonna have to hip-fire a decent amount. I'm gonna actually try that next. I feel like hip-firing this gun's probably not a bad idea. Increase weapon weak part damage. Oh, we're definitely buying that.
Priority supplies.
Desire damage. After each weapon hit, gain 1 stack of power surge.
Hollow sight online.
Gain C primary skill charge. Okay, so we gain an extra charge. And that's on our cloak, which I imagine is going to be pretty good. Alright, what do we got going on here?
Stay calm. Locked on.
We fell off the map trying to use our dash. Alright, let's go invisible.
Stay calm. Reloading.
Oh yeah, now we're getting the feel of this character, just lining up all these shots. Is that enemy sleeping? I don't exactly know why that enemy's sleeping. Might just be a statue. Okay, yeah, it just looks like that's an ambient effect of the map. It's not an actual, actual thing. Let's go for Power Surge. I wonder if there's attack speed increase. If there's attack speed increase, I feel like that would also be super good for us. Let's go invisible. Let's just reposition ourselves to the back of the map. It is nice that we leave a decoy behind. Oh, we're trapped. Okay. Let's bounce out of here. Let's go invisible again. You know, we'll fall off the map probably a lot over here. Okay, well, our ultimate does a lot of damage. Like an absurd amount of damage. Oh, pick this up. Yes, please. That's just more weak spot damage. I didn't even see what the times or +4 bonus is. But that's okay. Arbiter of Energy. Yes, please. Not consume any charge. Yeah. If we can just keep using that, that'd be amazing. Increase weapon crit rate. Let's buy both of those. Let's get more health. I feel like that's going to be pretty good. That's to boss. What is this? Survival challenge? Okay, let's do the challenge. Timer's paused right now. Oh, okay, I see. So these enemies, they have a lot. I mean, I could probably just cheese this by going invis when it gets really close. But we're just gonna keep dashing, hopping around, and we should be A-okay. Let's go invis. We're gonna have another one coming back up soon. Okay, we only got to survive for 15 more seconds. Once we hit, like, the 10-second mark, I'll use another one of my invises. On fire right now. Alright, let's go invis. Okay, that should clear us. We'll just sit back here. And there we go. Look how easy that was. Oh, we got a new chest. What did this give us? Arbiter of Energy. Okay, just a free perk. After reloading, gain 5 power surge. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Just because I can just fire a bullet and then reload for that boost. We got more desire. Increase reload by 32%. Yes. More healing. Shop. What do we got? This gets the 4-piece. The further the enemy, the higher the weapon damage dealt. Oh, that's... Now that is beautiful. This is the drone. Increase weapon fire rate by... We can get more fire rate. Yeah, that would be huge. We're just going to go with more health. Alright, we got our first boss. Our ultimate isn't off of cooldown, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, we are fighting new bosses, so that is kind of cool. So depending on what map we pick, we're going to be fighting different enemies. We're going to just go invis. We're just going to go invis again. We're going to be calling down an airstrike on this guy. Oh, he's dodging. Let's go invis. We're going to use a bunch of our E abilities here. I'm going to go invis again. And then hit this boss with a massive hit. And it actually didn't deal a whole lot of damage. I mean, it dealt a lot. But this boss is no joke. We're going to call in another orbital strike on him. He's going through his immune phase right now. I don't believe this boss has any weak point attacks, which is probably the part that's the hardest for us to deal with. Because that's where this character is getting a lot of our kind of damage from. Yeah, we're just not even going to be scoped in just so we can hit this boss a lot more. Let's go invisible. Can these things still track me when I'm invis? Yeah, but I can shoot them if I'm not mistaken. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we're gonna go invis. We should stagger him soon if that yellow bar is a stagger bar, and we're almost dead. Okay, we get a free revive.
Stay calm.
Alright, so we definitely had to stagger this boss. What are these things? Okay, we gotta break.
Reloading.
Alright, the sniper rifle character is not equipped to deal with all of these orbs.
Stay calm.
There we go. Okay, we ended up killing the boss. That boss was actually extremely difficult. We ended up dying there. Increased weapon damage by 100%. Yeah, no, we're gonna need that. Alright, let's see what potential we got. This is gonna really help us out. Increase primary damage by 200% when Yuri is aiming down sights. Increase crit rate and crit damage. Okay. I'll do that, even though we don't really want to be aiming down sights right now. Every 10 enemies defeated increases max shield. Yes, please. Laser scope. Let's just go for a perk upgrade. Alright. Hopefully now we get a bit more damage working with us.
Stay calm.
That is, once again, not something we can kill. Now, thankfully, these normal enemies are super easy to deal with.
Stay calm.
I keep shooting the
Precise strike.
sleeping enemy thinking it's part of the actual enemies I need to beat. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to be aiming down sights a lot, which is unfortunate because one of the upgrades we took was for that. But hey, that's okay.
Stay calm.
I just feel like I can see a lot more and deal with the enemies a lot easier not being aimed down sights. Oh yeah, we are going through these enemies now. We still gotta line up to a certain degree. We can't just freely shoot.
Locked on. Stay calm.
And this should be the last few enemies up here.
Keep moving.
Alright. Okay, we need to speed up. Every 15 seconds regenerate. Just because we have to beat it within a certain time period to get a perfect clear score. And right now we are 5 minutes over the curve, which is not good. Which way do I gotta go? I gotta go this way? Okay.
Stay calm. Precise strike.
We definitely gotta get that fog going just because of how much AoE damage it does.
Locked on.
We're gonna fall off the map again.
Stay calm.
If I just... Okay, I was like, if I hit the guy under him, I was wondering if I can hit both, but no, I cannot. I feel like our supernova is probably going to be doing the most damage for us.
Locked on. Nowhere to hide.
There we go. Mass AoE damage.
Precise strike.
Did we just get 2 charge of our ultimate? I have no idea if I did or not, but that's what it seemed like.
Stay calm. Next location.
Alright, we're speeding up a little bit. Okay, we got more energy. After each weapon hit, gain 2 additional surges. Yes. Iron SMG. We want this precision bow. Let's buy it. Okay, we have to bench one of our other artifacts. Let's get rid of just our weapon crit rate. Okay, we're at 5 pieces for that now. And I did use my ultimate, so we're not going to have it for this first part of the boss fight. Oh, we got a weird-looking drone enemy. Okay, wait. No, please don't. I don't like lasers. I don't like dealing with lasers. We're just going to call him that. Let's go invisible. We're going to go invisible again. Alright. Thankfully, this boss has weak points, so we're able to do it that super effectively, dealing just a ton of damage. Oh yeah, this boss is way easier to deal with because of that. What am I looking at here? Can I break this? Let's destroy this base just because I don't want it to, like, reattach. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but hey, just in case. Okay, we just have to worry about not getting hit by that. I wonder, is that all the boss is? This is a rather weak boss. There we go. That boss went much, much better than the last one. Okay, health loss. Nope, don't care. Recycle shop. Let's get rid of Heart Flutter. We don't really care about the reload speed. Let's just get some more money. Refractor. Arbiter of Stars. Upon entering a new stage when taking damage. We're going to refresh this. We need something a lot better. Every 100 max shield, increase skill damage by 15%. Increase final damage against shielded enemies. After reloading, no, we're just going to take this. Every 100 shield, we just gain more skill damage. Unclaimed rewards. Oh, I think it should just be that. Oh, no, here. We didn't actually use the refractor. Hitting enemy with a weapon has a 5% chance to restore 25% ammo. And weapon damage increased by 1.5. Yes, or 1.5 times. Even better. We're definitely going to be going with that. Alright, we're at the 15-minute mark. I think we have to clear this in under 20-something minutes. Where's that enemy going? There we go. This is definitely going to be a race to finish this one. We don't want to just be too much in a hurry, though, or I'm going to start missing really, really easy shots. After each weapon attack, yeah, we'll just go with that. Get more damage increase. This is definitely going to come down to just our E abilities, our primary shots. I mean, we just dealt, what, 200-something thousand damage? That was insane. What are these little green blobs? I have absolutely no idea. Where's the last enemy? It's below us. There you go. More Arbiter of Energy, perfect. Each surge, more movement speed. Let's just go with our dodge has a chance of not using any dodge. I feel like that's just insane. More perk upgrades. More max HP. We are going to want a lot of money just for the right before the final fight. The enemies weren't spawned in yet for that E ability. That was super rough. You know, who said a sniper rifle can't be a shotgun? Because that's exactly what we're using it as right now. Okay, we're facing enemies that put up shields now. Just more power surge on our weapon.
Reloading. Stay calm.
We're doing, like, close to 500,000 a shot, depending on how long we're scoped in for, is actually nutty. That's another sleeping enemy. Not a real one. Yeah, we gotta get these AoE shots down. Okay, so we get behind the shielding enemy, we can indeed just immediately kill him.
Stay calm.
It's also not super hard to break their shield, it just takes a single shot, which isn't super bad. Oh, our primary exploding is carrying this room clearing right now. What is that? Nope, not the thing we want. Arbiter of Thunder. After every 4 weapon attacks, the next one chain lightnings. Increased weapon fire rate. We're just going to take that one. Just a flat fire rate increase. I can't imagine being bad. More weapon damage. More max HP. Alright, we've got one boss, and then the kind of intermediate area with the shop. Oh, we're on a slide. Oh, this guy looks pretty friendly. Oh. It's Pac-Man? I'm probably gonna have to run around a lot.
Stay calm. Locked on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me out. Oh, but this boss has a lot of just weak points. Oh. Oh, that was... Yeah, once we get those weak points, it's just over for these bosses. It's not even close. When taking damage, nope. Final damage, nope. When reloading... We'll just go shielded enemies. Maybe the boss counts as a shielded enemy. Perk upgrade. Increase C minor charge. Oh, this just upgrades its rarity. After each weapon attack, gain 3 additional power surge stacks, and now it's 3. Yeah, we're definitely going with that. Key refractor, let's see. Oh, whenever we defeat an enemy by their weak bar, we immediately go stealth. While Yuri's ultimate is active, increase skill damage. Nope. Yuri's Q ultimate grants 3 enhanced shots. That's insane, but I feel like our weapon just doing 1 point. Nah, let's go with the overloaded vision. I don't think I'm gonna worry about any of the bonus areas. We're just gonna do these shops, see what we get. Let's get more damage there. All right, Superstore. Alright, let's see. I think I just buy 2 perks here. Though this is a lot of bonus damage, right? I believe we have a perk that does something with this. Is there a way to check out the perks we have? Status. Let's see. Yeah, every 100 max shield increase skill damage. I don't think that's worth it over just getting 2 extra perks, though. I mean... Let's take it, actually, just because we're probably going to be in a situation where we want to have a lot more shield. After reloading, let's just go with more movement speed. Alright, and let's see what this final boss is about. Yep, we agree. Let's just fight this boss. Oh, wait, is that the boss? I don't like that. Oh, please don't tell me that's the boss. It's the boss. What am I looking at here? Is this the Elden Beast, but just with wings? What am I looking at here? What is this? It's heat-seeking? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, we're trapped. Oh, get out of there. What is going on? Tornadoes? Okay. Yeah, I don't doubt this is true strength. What is that? It's easier to what? Seize the opportunity? I can't even read what's going on. Go invisible. Okay, I think I hit the... Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. We got all the weak points done. So this boss does have weak points. We just have to pay a lot of attention to them. We do have our ultimate. What? Run. Run. I don't know what's going on. Run. Run. Keep running. Just keep running. What is happening? What is happening? What am I doing? Am I... Run! Okay, these things attack. Oh, I gotta hit that. Okay, we're using our ultimate here. Oh. Okay, well, we one-shot the boss. For a second, I thought I was role-playing the victim. But, we're not. You know, it wasn't even close. What, honestly, pretty easy fight overall. No, that was insane. What was that? Also, the fact that we one-shot the boss with our ultimate is absolutely insane. I think I was doing... I mean, what was that? 7 million damage or something like that on just the initial hit, but we had those additional projectiles that shoot with it, or additional shots. But we ended up getting the perfect clear in the end with Yuri. And yeah, that was absolutely insane. That was super intense, but that was extremely fun. But there we have it. Perfect clear, difficulty 3, and our first kind of showcase with Yuri and how insane she can be with her ultimate and shooting enemy weak points. Once we broke the enemy weak points when they had it, every enemy was just dying around us. But that will do it for today's video on Terminull Brigade. If you find yourself enjoying the content, hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, take care.